And no disrespect to the British world champions, but we have British world champions and then we have world champions. There's a few British world champions now that ain't proper world champions, are they? Let's face it. And let's talk real. Because I've always been a realist and I'll tell you the truth. If a man can fight, he can fight. But if he can't and he's a world champion, I call him a British world champion. So, there we have it. There's a few. It's like being the world champions in the divisions and not being the number one. You've got Scott Quigg and Carl Frampton. They're like champions, but the number one in that division is Regan Dow, isn't it?
Yeah.
They've got interim versions of titles and regulars and all that, and whatever. So it is what it is. I'm just saying them two. I'm not just saying they're pretend fighters or whatever. I'm just using them two for instance. There's loads of champions. There's like Eubank as well. He's got some version of a world title, hasn't he?
The interim WBA title.
Interim WBA. There's Derry Matthews. What's he got?
Interim
WBA. WBA. Terry Flanagan. What's he got?
He's got a full version.
Yeah. What weight's he at?
Lightweight.
And who's the world champion at that weight?
So the champions are Jorge Linares.
That's him who beat what's he called from West Ham, innit?
West Ham. Kevin Mitchell.
Kevin Mitchell, yeah.
So you got Darlis Perez, who's the WBA champion.
That's Anthony Croller, man, isn't it?
And who's fighting Anthony Croller.
Yeah.
And then you've got that's the IBF, the WBA, WBO, who's WBC.
Linares, isn't it?
Yeah, he's got the WBC.
That'd be a good fight, wouldn't it? If Croller beats Perez, Flanagan.
I'm lost on who the WBC lightweight champion is.
It's Linares.
No, who's the IBF? Sorry, I'm getting confused here.
I don't know who the IBF is. I don't really pay too much attention to the lightweights. But that'd be a good fight for Manchester. Croller and Flanagan.
Flanagan, yeah, if he comes through.
In a unification match. But again, no disrespect to Croller or Flanagan, but they're not world shakers, them, are they? They're two British title men now, in my opinion. They're not like no super champions. They're British world champions, aren't they? And people can say what they want, but I'm a truthful man, and they are. No great shakers. They're British world champions.
It was Mickey Bay. Do you know who that is?
Yeah.
One of Floyd Mayweather's fighters. But I'm not sure if he's champion anymore.
Vacate or whatever.
Yeah, I'm not sure he's champion anymore. But anyway.
Who else on the British world champions? Who else we got?
Liam Smith, who won a vacant title.
Who did he beat? Did he beat a good champion?
No, he beat John Thompson for a vacant title from America.
Was that like a Jetta opponent? Or was he like a rated man?
That's about rated, but I don't think it was like a Tony Jetta situation at all. But it was a decent fighter. Knocked him out in the 7th round.
Listen, all these men, who fight for these world titles and they win them, good luck to them. I saw when Flanagan won. He won on a default, didn't he? He won like
shoulder went,
and then they said that Zapina done it on purpose. It should have been a no contest, shouldn't it? But then they said he'd done it intentional. He pulled his shoulder out intentional, so he lost the fight.
And he's actually mandatory.
Only in England that would happen. Only in Britain that would happen, or Germany.
He's actually mandatory for that title now. He's swung round, and he's mandatory for that title he fought for now.
He shouldn't have even lost. He should still be unbeaten because his arm fell out of socket, and it should have been a no contest. Because up to 4 rounds, it should have been a no contest. It wasn't his fault that his arm come out of socket, was it? He didn't do it on purpose, did he?
Yeah, I'm not really sure about the thing with that. Is it not down to the governing body?
It was an accidental injury, wasn't it? It's like a head clash or a leg break or something. It's a no contest. But listen, they give it the other fella. He's won it. He's a world champion. Good luck to him. But I don't think Britain's got a proper world champion, to be honest. Who's in this country?
James DeGale.
James DeGale. He beat a man who'd been off for 2 or 3 years. Had 2 fights in 5 years, however long. He wasn't a champion. It was a vacant title.
Correct.
Yeah. Who else?
Lee Selby.
Who did he beat?
He beat a champion, Evgeny Gradovich.
Oh, Gradovich, yeah. The Russian fella again, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Lee Selby done his job.
He actually beat him.
Yeah.
Other champions, obviously we've got Carl Frampton,
He beat Kiko Martinez, didn't he?
Took the title from him.
Yeah. Again, all these men who beat these champions, not beating proper champions either, they're just like flashes in the pan or vacant titles. You name me one British champion, fight world title man, who's beat like a proper super champion, who's gone in there and done it.
Oh, I'll tell you one champion actually. Kell Brook went to
And beat
America
Sean Porter.
Beat the IBF welterweight champion Sean Porter.
He did, but he got the decision. But did he win the fight? Because I didn't think he won it.
I thought he won it.
I thought Porter won, to be honest. In America, he should have got it. If that was Brook in England, Brook would have got it.
Yeah, but
So it was what it was. They sort of took it off him because there was managerial problems with Sean Porter and Golden Boy Promotions because he was leaving and going to Al Heyman. So they took that title, yeah, give it away. Who else? Darren Barker, he done the same, didn't he, with the Australian over there?
Daniel Gill.
Yeah. Who else? I'm a realist, mate. I'll tell you as it is. Who else is out there?
I don't fully agree with what you're saying.
I'm telling you the truth, mate. Truthful. Who else?
I'm trying. All right, so we've got Scott Quigg and we've got.
He fought for a vacant title. Oh, he was given the title.
Yeah, correct. Before he fought Salinas and
Yeah.
then Drew.
Drew.
So he
Yeah.
still kept it.
So, yeah. Who else?
Jamie McDonnell. You got to give Jamie McDonnell some
Who
credit.
did he beat for the title? Stuart Hall? Someone like that?
No, he didn't beat. He was already IBF champion, but he had it stripped. Then he fought for a WBA title. But then he went and fought that Kameda twice in America in about 6 months and beat him twice in
That
America.
Japanese guy?
Yeah, Tamiki Kameda.
Yeah.
You got to give him some credit there.
Yeah, I give him credit. I'm not, I won't say he's a bum or nothing. I'm just saying I give him credit, yeah. But they're not beating no super champions. Takanashi, whatever his name is, ain't no super great, is he?
Kameda. No, but he's one of the best in the weight. Kameda's one of the best in that weight.
Good, but who's heard of Jonathan Comedo?
Tamiki Kameda.
Who, have we heard of him? Has anybody in the street heard of him? Go out and ask these people out there, have you heard of Jonathan Comedo or whoever he is? No disrespect, but I'm just saying it as it is. I've never heard of him. Who else?
I think we're out of champions. I think. No, I think we're out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're out.
There you go. Name me one proper menu that beat and took the title off. Apart from Selby beat that Garadvich, who had about 3 or 4 defences, didn't he?
Well, I believe that I've listed you the current world champions from England at the moment.
That's it, isn't it?
Yeah, we don't have any light heavy.
Oh, there was light heavy. What's he called? The Welsh lad.
Cleverly, yeah.
Cleverly, he was given the title as well, wasn't he?
Correct.
Yeah, he was interim champion and he got upgraded, didn't he? Because he didn't fight for it.
Correct.
Yeah.
Super middleweight. Oh, Andy Lee.
Andy Lee's Irish, so we're not going to class him as British.
Yeah, but you got to make comment. He's one of us.
Yeah. Who did he beat? The Russian.
Matt Korobov.
Yeah, he beat Matt Korobov, and Al Heyman advised Peter Quillen to pull out on Vig 80's title.
Correct.
Rather than fight Korobov. So Andy Lee steps in, beats Korobov, and then becomes a world champion and gives Quillen the immediate fight with him.
Correct.
Then he has a draw. So Andy's done well. Let's not forget. He was knocked out by Brian Varey, and he was knocked out by Julio Cesar Chavez. Yeah. So to resurrect himself from 2 knockout defeats. One of them he was stopped on his feet, by the way, and he was firing back. But the other one he was gone. Yeah, he would have been knocked out any second. Stopped on his feet twice, I will say. But anyway, to resurrect from 2 knockout defeats and then come back and be a world champion, he's obviously had a mind click, hasn't he, or something? Because he can pull it out of the bag, can't he? He done it against Korobov, and he done it against Quillen. He was supposed to lose twice there, wasn't he? And he done it against John Jackson.
John Jackson, he was losing that fight as well.
He done it against Craig McEwen as well, years ago. Because he was losing that fight too, till he got the knockdown, knocked him out. It was a 50-50. So, he beat some decent fighters, hasn't he? Quillen's 30-2-0 or something like that.
Yeah.
And Korobov was the Russian who nobody wanted to fight.
Yeah, he was unbeaten as well.
Yeah. But it takes a travelling man to do that, doesn't it? You know,